Hello, my dear Armenians. These are the news from Western Armenia, especially for you. President Abrahamyan speaks on regional tensions. US-Israel strike hits Iran's Hamadan, causing heavy damage. Malatya Armenians gather in Constantinople for Michink. 1908 Armenian notebook reveals life in Sebastia. Yerevan to install bust of Misak Manushyan. Case opened over Aurora's sunrise. Screening in Tigranakert. New generation support Western Armenian. Over 54,500 homes destroyed in Iran. The President of the Republic of Western Armenia, Abrahamyan, issued a statement about the situation around Armenia and Yerevan and issues related to the Armenian question. He stressed the need to follow regional developments closely and defend Armenian rights internationally. He also mentioned the resignation of Agatangeghos and noted that for Western Armenians, the museum is not just cultural but a key part of national memory. Abrahamyan spoke about violence against Armenians by Baku and said efforts continue to protect Armenian rights, especially for the people of Artsakh. He emphasized that the struggle must continue while preserving historical memory and protecting Armenian rights. The United States and the Israel regime carried out a joint strike on the Iranian city of Hamadan. Videos show heavy smoke and damage in the city. This strike marks the third week of the US-Israel regime conflict as military operations continue on Iranian territory. The footage highlights the significant impact of the strike on the civilian population of the city and reflects the escalating tensions of war in the region. Armenians from Malatya held their traditional Michink table gathering in Constantinople. Around 200 people attending the event organized at the Surpovanes Armenian Hall. Michink is celebrated on the Wednesday, marking the midpoint of Great Lent. On that day, fasting dishes are prepared, especially the unique Michink meatballs, symbolizing the midpoint of Lent and the unity of the community. Participants also recalled Malatya's past, its culture of coexistence, and the painful consequences of the 2023 earthquake, emphasizing the importance of the city's memory and cultural heritage. A small Armenian notebook written in Sebastia in 1908 reveals interesting pages from the city's past and Armenian culture. The notebook belongs to Vahan Momprelyan, a third-grade student at the Armenian boys' school, who describes in his notes the daily life of his family, school, neighborhoods, and city. It belonged to a 12-year-old student, Vahan Momprelyan, who wrote about his family, school, city life, and even his cat. The notebook shows the high level of Armenian education at that time and is now being studied. A bust of Misak Manushyan will be installed in a park in central Yerevan. Misak Manushyan was an Armenian poet and anti-faction figure who led one of the French resistance groups during World War II. The group consisted of immigrants from various countries and carried out operations against the Nazi occupation. Manushyan and many of his comrades were arrested in November 1943 and executed by the Nazis on February 21, 1944. Today he is considered one of the most prominent heroes of the French resistance movement. A criminal case has been opened in Tigranakert against filmmaker Rogilat Ascu for applying to screen the film Aurora Sunrise. He is accused of insulting the Turkish state under Article 301. The film tells the story of Aurora Mardiganian during the genocide committed against Armenians. Ascu was not involved in making the film. He only signed the screening request. The next court hearing is set for April 6. Nicosia, March 2026. Preserving Western Armenia is a priority. The goal is to make the language modern and widely used by young people in schools and online. With support from families, schools, and communities, Armenian become a strong and creative part of daily life. It remains to bring to history and culture. Since the beginning of the conflict in the region as a result of bombardments by the Israeli regime and the United States, more than 54,500 homes have been destroyed in Iran. These figures were provided by the Iranian Red Crescent Society. According to the organization, 54,550 homes across various parts of the country have been either completely or partly destroyed as a result of the bombardments. If you have any questions or want to learn more, you can visit our official link. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow.